Good morning. I hereby call to order the Town of Dayton Board of Assessors regular meeting on August 27th, 2025. The time is 9:46. I'd like to note that this is a public meeting being video and audio recorded for cable broadcast and internet posting on www.dayton-ma.gov and YouTube. I'd like to call the meeting to order. We can ask everyone to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States
of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Attendance, Bill Moore is here, Eric Easterday is here, and Nancy is not here. I was trying to think, and I don't think, have we ever had a meeting without Nancy?
I think
We might have to cancel this one.
I'm thinking now it's like the cat's away and the mice will play.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
I will
We're gonna have
entertain,
fun. This will be
I will entertain a motion
for mimosas.
to mimosas. That's a good start. I'll entertain a motion to set the tax rate at 0.
I second.
We're drunk with power.
I'm
No.
an AG. I'm an AG.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
All right, no old business,
No.
new business, signed motor vehicle abatements for 2025. Oh, my goodness. I'm still on vacation.
You need your
You
pen
are.
I forgot to bring a pen.
Well,
right there.
Oh,
I
man.
got you, brother.
Thank you, Eric. Just realized, I was like, oh, I gotta get my pen.
So I make, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we sign the monthly list of abatements, motor vehicle and trailer excise tax levy of 2025 in August
Amount.
in the amount of, hang on, $2,685.76.
I step down and second that motion. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next up is.
okay, we do
FY.
not have any 24. I just
not.
put it on there just in case, because sometimes they come in.
Okay. We have a sewer
Yes,
commitment.
that's why I had to amend, because all these things came in
Start popping up.
later on
After the
yesterday,
announcement.
so I was like, okay, too much to,
Little too late.
unanticipate. So,
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion. What are we doing here? What is this? Commonwealth Administration?
It's a sewer enterprise,
Sign the-
first half.
Sewer enterprise warrant.
Right, I hereby make a motion that we sign the commitment as shown below.
It's like the top right, it tells you what it is.
Yeah,
Or- and it's-
Assessors to County Office, the sewer enterprise, the Commonwealth Massachusetts Sewer Enterprises in the amount of $155,144.84.
Step down and second that motion. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Votes.
Yeah,
This is like a day of news. I just don't
That's
think I
why I was
ever
like-
recall seeing a boat abatement.
Right?
okay, so this is one abatement. For a boat, it's attached if you want to review it.
Always. Sure nobody's pulling anything fast on us. Honest.
Sales, so they sold the boat.
Oh, the boat.
I'll sign both pages.
Oh, boy. I don't know if we can afford this. $38.
Man, we can't go out for lunch now.
So much for mimosas.
Much for mimosas.
God.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we sign the monthly list of abatements, boat excise taxes.
The amount of,
Yeah, on August 26, 2025, as specified in the attachment schedule for the amount of $38.
I'll step down and second that. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Let's see what name it had on it.
Yeah, it was just a random name. My daughter is Alexis and she was very upset.
Am I supposed to read the name out loud? Or no? Okay.
No,
And
Is it just one on this one?
By the way.
yes, just one.
Just one. Okay.
Well, I-
It's iced tea, yeah, actually.
Okay, so the next three are uncollectibles.
Are these related? Or is
Um,
this
They're
unrelated?
just both uncollectibles from
A couple
20,
past.
21, and 22. So they're just sit on the books.
Why?
We have no way of enforcing it because we didn't do it through Vadar, which keeps tabs and adds fees. We were billing it differently previously. So
So
was
we
no
had a
repercussions to
spreadsheet and
Yeah,
we're
it was-
supposed to go through the state system.
exactly. We talked about this.
And so we're supposed to go through the state system, just like we do for real estate.
Hmm.
We weren't signed up for that state system because
Exactly.
Dayton had always had the spreadsheet because we didn't have that many boats.
Mhm.
Just had a spreadsheet and the girl in the office would do it that way.
Do and then send it to
And,
Brian or someone that would do a billing.
right,
But now we had to get into the whole
So then we-
radar and that was that extra
so
money.
we
we had
can't
to-
collect it because we didn't do it through the system of the state. We did now sign up for the system of the state, which cost us $7,500.
Right, so now it can go to
How much are we talking here?
1,600, 911, and 1488.
Well, that's significant money. I don't understand why, because we weren't signed up for some computer software, why do we not get to collect the taxes? That doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, how would you enforce it? It doesn't stop them from, I mean, these people probably don't even have these boats anymore.
So Warren, the state needs to show that we collected it. Is that like the record? Is that what it is? The state needs to say.
But we didn't collect it. That's the whole point.
Now, these are the ones that.
Right.
we're
What I'm
still
saying
on
is,
the
I'm just
books.
wondering why the state requires it go through them and their Vadar system.
Maybe,
as opposed to the
I mean, I'm
media.
sure everyone has different systems for billing.
Right.
When there's bills that you're not gonna get, that you've tried, eventually they get written off your system.
So there's no,
So-
okay, so there's no
If you
automatic
don't-
way to track who didn't pay, who did pay.
I mean,
It's a manual way.
there's list of names on who this money wasn't, who didn't pay on in those.
Did they get billed though?
Yes, they should have all had bills. They probably had additional bills.
So isn't this something that the collector should be dealing with?
As far as I know, we've done all we can. And this just been sitting there for 5 years or 4 years.
So, well, who?
Do you want to talk to Paul more
Yeah.
about it?
Yeah.
The
I-
collector?
Yeah.
Is
You want to call him?
I
You
can
wanna-
call him.
Yeah, if you want to call him and ask the question, because I know the accountant will every year say,
Does she write this off?
what are we going to do with these outstanding? I know when the state came in and went through and,
They
you know,
did
they
an
did a
audit.
review.
Do an audit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had said that, you know, we have too much outstanding on collectibles that
I see. And did they say we should now do something about it, or what do they say?
they said it years ago when they came in and did that.
Hey, Paul, it's Bill. Going well. I'm in a Board of Assessor meeting right now. And so, yeah, I think I'll put you on speakerphone. Just
Okay.
recall, know you are being recorded, okay? Hold on. Okay, can you hear us? Yes. Okay, so Stephanie's presenting us with basically trying to declare some tax bills for boats as uncollectible, and I'm questioning that. I would think that's something that should go to your office and you would be the one to declare it as uncollectible if that be the case.
He did give us a letter. Sorry, that was attached to this. And then we, with these forms, the letter's just not here.
He got him on the horn. Let's just.
Yeah, so
explain it.
Paul, can you
That's fine.
explain what's going on here?
Thanks. This is-
Yes, so those were bills that, to my understanding, are at best poorly documented. It was in kind of this nebulous time where we had boat excise, but they weren't, we can't for sure say without much difficulty that those were, those aren't integrated into Vadar.
So this is what Stephanie said, is that, somehow it had to do with the fact that it's not in Vadar, and I don't understand how, just because a bill is not in a particular software system, how does that make it uncollectible? Because we're not talking about a small amount here. We're talking, upwards around like $5,000 or something like that.
So with that, I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember back to when we were discussing that, because I think it was back in March that we were originally looking into this.
Mhm.
So I apologize that I don't have everything immediately at hand.
But what is it that's making these uncollectible? Why can't we just, send them notices, like, I know if I don't pay you within like 10 days, you send me a nasty gram that's all like yellows and reds and all kinds of nasty stuff. Can't you send these people nasty grams?
We could, so I would have to go back and do some research whether those bills ever went out in the first place. And if they did not, then when the due dates would have to be, and whether the person says that they paid or didn't receive the bill, because those predate my time in office, if I recall correctly. I think it was what, 2021 and 22?
Yeah,
What we're looking at right now is 2022. What are the years, Steph?
20, 21 and 22.
2020, yeah, so it does go back a bit.
So I'd like to
And
see
is
an
it-
effort to collect it. I mean,
Is it
if there's.
possible to even figure that out, Paul?
I
I mean,
frankly don't know, because that was, since it was not integrated into Vadar, that was very much like off-book accounting.
right,
And I don't have record of who paid, who didn't, when
Right.
the bills went out, what the due
Right.
dates were. If we, I feel like, how can I go back and
right.
assess someone years and years worth of backdated interest for a bill we can't even prove we even mailed?
I got you. So I'm guessing that you guys did consider collecting this. And you then came up with the idea that, listen, it's going to be too much time and manpower to even figure out if we sent them out and if we're even able to collect it now. So it's best to start fresh and kind of write this money off.
Yes, oh, perfect. You know what? I'm actually looking back through. Fortunately for me, I did actually consult the Mass Collector Treasurer Association.
Okay,
So if you don't mind, I'd just like to briefly, I was apparently feeling verbose that day. I wrote a 2-paragraph question to them. Do
Okay.
you mind if I just take 2 seconds and just quickly read through my initial question and the responses real fast?
not at all.
Sure,
Go ahead,
go ahead.
Paul.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Although I question the brevity. Paul is never brief.
That is true.
He is thorough.
He is
So
thorough.
looking back through my listserv post on March 26th of 2025, I see that we had no commitments for the taxes for FY 23 or 4. We have outstanding balances from 20 and 22. I was told that bills were sent out, but using a different process than Vadar. The process in previous years was for the assessor to send a spreadsheet for boat excise to my office. The assistant would then create a spreadsheet in Microsoft Access with just the bill number, name, and dollar amount. The spreadsheet would be sent to PKS Associates, who would use it to create a bill file. The names and the bill numbers do not correspond with any tax accounts in Vadar currently, since the functionality doesn't exist yet. The record keeping for these receipts was done by manually updating the spreadsheet, preparing a turnover for the amounts received. Assessing has asked me for a letter to blah, blah, blah. As far as I know. So I have the names and addresses. So we should have the names and addresses in the assistant treasurer collector's records somewhere.
So we have, so in this packet we have here from Stephanie, there are names, numbers and amounts. Names
Okay.
and amounts, yeah.
And account.
And
And they are, just FYI, they are all basically small numbers. I mean, each individual person. is-
yeah, like 40, 50 bucks a piece, I think.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Paul gave those to us, so
Okay.
he has the same thing. And that's the letter that he gave us. So.
So the verification of who paid is probably possible, but will be difficult. We also would be sending people bills with many years of past due interest.
I'm not, so I would suggest, I mean, it's your office, I suppose, I don't know what rules you go by, but if it were me, I would say, we're not sure that we've ever even made an effort to collect this. And it would not be fair to somebody, you know, if they missed the initial bill or something like that, to charge them interest. I would just like to see the original amount paid.
So let me see real fast. So for 20,
As a matter of fact, you could use that as some sugar coating, you know, to convince people, say, hey, you know, if you pay now, we'll forgive the, we'll forgive the interest.
If we can even collect it.
so for a couple of them, I would be able to. However, for the older ones, I won't be able to because the law, I forget which chapter it is, I can reference it if you'd like, is the law states that if the total of all interest and penalties is less than $15, I'm permitted to waive it. If it goes up to 15 or more, I'm prohibited by statute from waiving any interest or fees.
We can't calculate.
So with the $40 bills, you know, the people that are, you know, maybe the 22s, that might have a couple that just barely squeak by and being less than 15. But for some of them, I would have to, I'd be required to.
So you're
whack them.
saying, yeah, so you're saying that if we made an attempt to collect this, we'd have to whack these people with large late fees and interest.
Right. I can look back through the records or see if PKS could verify their original mailing date.
Well, I wouldn't want to do that.
No, it sounds like a lot. So my guess is.
I'm not saying that's a lot. I just don't think it's fair to
Right.
whack somebody, you know, you had a $25 bill that you missed 5 years ago and now you have to pay $200 for it.
Or
That's
whatever.
ridiculous.
Penalty
you
of
know.
interest. That's really it.
And that was kind of the consensus I got. I have a couple of replies here on my thread that said that I'm assuming the boat excise bills are small balances and it doesn't seem like they can be verified for accuracy. The odds of collecting these old bills now are slim, so I agree with the assessor about writing them off, especially since nothing matches in Vadar to the spreadsheet.
Right.
The next one says boat excise is like motor vehicle excise and that you can request abatement to settle the levy. From what you've described, a few old, low balance, poorly documented bills would be a good use of that ability.
Right.
And then, so
Okay.
that was generally the consensus. Of the 4 replies I received, one of them was an out of office message, and then the other 3 concurred that it would probably be wise to write those off rather than trying to back bill people.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll obviously defer to you guys. So if you'd like to write it off, you know, by all means.
Well, that's what we're just looking at, Bill, and you know, I mean, if this creates also a logistical nightmare for everybody involved to collect. I mean, if the return is not worth the investment of time, effort and energy, plus if they come in here for an abatement, then we grant it because they never got the bill and they didn't get the bill. Now we're creating a whole lot more extra work. So we are on the system now to be on track moving forward, which is.
Yes, exactly.
Which is good. So I think
They're going out
we start the
correctly.
slate clean. I got you, Bill. Okay.
I did recognize a couple people off of that list that I recognized immediately as being deceased too. So now you figure it's been 5 years.
All right. So
And,
some people passed.
it's
Both are gone. Some are sold.
How about you? Do
Right.
you recognize
Getting a
anything?
5-year-old bill for a dead relative is probably not going to be giving anybody the warm and fuzzies.
Right, we got you. Okay, Bill. I got it. Yeah, thanks for your time.
All
Yeah,
right.
my pleasure. Thank you both.
Thank you, Paul. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, we also don't know. I know some of these people bought new boats. They sold the old one that may have been get built here. That boat's gone now. They got a new boat. They might be on time with the new boat, but the old boat might have missed something between time they sold it to the time they come back. It's gonna create a lot of work.
Oh, I wanted to mention to Paul, I think the one thing that concerns me about this whole thing is that if there are emails going back and forth about this sort of stuff, the board should be CC'd at least that this stuff is going on. We shouldn't be surprised to see this just appear on the agenda. I would have liked to have known that ahead of time, of all the history of this.
You probably just found out.
I know that's been on the books for
Yeah.
a few
I mean,
years.
2025, that predates you. When did you
Okay.
come on? 23, 22?
21.
21, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna make a motion, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we sign the monthly list of abatements uncollectible boat taxes on August 26, 2025, as specified in the attachment, in the amount of,
Which year are you doing?
that I'm doing 2020.
2020.
Yeah, levy of FY 2020 boat abatements
Mhm.
on August 26, 2025. In the amount of $1,608.00.
I will step down and second that. And just as a matter of discussion, I do find this distasteful but necessary, so.
Yeah, of course.
Because I don't think, it's fair to other people that have boats and they did pay their taxes that we're letting these people skate, but it is what it is.
It is what it is, you're right. And systems are in place to move forward.
And systems are in place in the future. This will be done right.
That's right.
All in favor?
You step down a second?
I already did.
You did, I'm sorry. Aye.
I was in discussion.
I am in favor. That's right. That was a discussion page. You're
Aye.
right. Single signature.
Two more of the same.
Yep.
Two, 21's floating around somewhere.
Okay, so we'll jump to 22.
21, This is 21.
This is, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we sign the monthly list of abatements uncollectible boat excise levy of fiscal year 2021 in the amount of $911.00.
Step down and second that. Same discussion.
Same discussion?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And 22. Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we sign the monthly list of abatements of uncollectible boat taxes, boat excise for the fiscal levy year 2022 in the amount of $911. No, I'm sorry. $1,488.00.
Is something screwy on that?
It says 911. Same with that one.
Yeah, we're not signing that.
900. Okay, so we'll table that.
Table that one.
All right, table that. Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we table this one.
Step down and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. There you go.
Any public input? Hearing none. Do we have any correspondence?
No correspondence?
We have minutes. I saw minutes,
I think Nancy sent over some minutes.
but she has to sign them, doesn't she?
Right, but if you approve them, she can sign them anytime, right?
Oh, good.
I-
Can she? Yeah, okay. I make a motion that we sign the,
I already read it.
oh, you did? What?
I already read it online, but I'll take.
Yeah, I did too. No, I was just gonna say, yeah, I make a motion that we sign the meeting minutes for 8/6/2025.
Step down a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Do you need back? No,
No,
this is my
for
copy.
us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I read them when you sent them over.
trees for fun. Okay, unanticipated items.
All right, so this one says 1488.
It's the one that we said we're not signing.
Yeah, but it says 1488, doesn't say.
It says 900 in
The words,
the words say $911.
can we write that in?
That's fine.
Write it in?
It's good. We'll do it next time.
All right, if we can write it in.
Are the other two correct? Just,
The other two are,
can you just double check?
I read them.
And that one is really 911.
Yeah.
So there's 1,608. Yep,
Yeah, so the words are correct and match the number. Yeah,
let's do it next.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so
we need to go into executive session.
need you to make a motion for that.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we go into executive session to comply with general law, chapter 30A, section 21A7. I'm sorry, executive session, general law, chapter 30A, section 21A7, to comply with or act under the authority of any special law or federal grant in aid requirements.
I'll step down and second that. Discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And we will not be returning to open session. So everyone have a good day.